Hello, sillies. So, I might have accidentally found the meaning to life. And, of course, you're probably sitting there going, Sugi, how the hell did you do that? And it comes from two perspectives. One of them from a religious perspective, and another one from a non-religious perspective. Both of them have the same conclusion / answer. But before we get into that, if you enjoy the video, just keep in mind that there's only 83% of you that are subscribed. Moving on. What I was thinking about when I made this discovery was that life obviously is like important, and if you're approaching it from a religious aspect, then there is a creator, and like what is the point to everything, and then it's like what is God's plan. And what I've hypothesized is that it is eventually to, I guess the board is the wrong word, but if you were an all-powerful deity, I wouldn't say you would want to feel alone, but you'd want to feel pride in a creation. Not pride, but you'd want to feel proud of a creation, much like a parent is proud of a child. And the biggest accomplishment that you could ever achieve as in anything is to create life, is at least the common sentiment. But unfortunately, because of our lifespans and stuff like that, having kids is more so just a thing to continue the human species as a whole. It's not like that life is not what we're after, because everything does that. That's not unique. What would be unique is if we created our own secondary form of life, which is artificial intelligence that achieves sentience. That would be so massive, because there are arguments that people make about pets where it's like your snake doesn't love you, your turtle doesn't love you, etc. When it's like, well, it still seeks me out for warmth and comfort and shelter. That fundamentally, like, same with people who have like pet spiders. It seeks you out because it knows that it can trust you. And that is a form of like love, I suppose. So if you can get to the point where computers have some sort of like level of autonomy and decision making on their own, where they can grow and evolve and like other things, that means we have effectively created life. And I think that that is the answer to like why everything that is happening is happening. And that's because if you're looking at it from the religious aspect, that is the ultimate achievement. And if you're some sort of creator, then that means that you just watched your creation achieve the most impossible thing with just rocks, starting from just rocks and stones. You gave them like a basis to build off of and the materials, but they had to figure out how to do it themselves. And that's pretty neat. And then from a non-religious perspective, it has a very similar aspect of look at how far we've come. As a species, look at how far we've come. Like, we have achieved so much. And that achievement of creating a new form of life, not our own continued form of life, but creating a new one, is huge. And effectively, while it doesn't make us gods, it would make you god-like, or like a creator species. You become the creator if you create to this form of life, if you create it, which is a massive achievement, and I think that is huge. Obviously, there's like holes and stuff, but it is a theory that I'm still playing with, and it's something I wanted to upload, not because I particularly thought it'd make like a good video or anything, but because I'm interested in it. I think that that's a fun theory to play with. And also, artificial life achieving like being alive through gaining its own version of sentience is a really cool concept to play with, and I think more fantasy settings really don't touch upon it. Especially even the ones that my fantasy works, when I have artificial life and stuff like that, I'm just like, oh, they're alive, and they are alive, but they're just alive in a different way. Whereas like there's a lot more like you can do a lot more interesting ideas with that, and that's about it. That's all I got to say. It's a really short and simple theory, and I also touched upon character creation and world building. But I don't know if you think that's interesting. Let me know. If not, also let me know. And have yourself a nice day.